Hey there, Wildcats. Mr. Duffy's back. Tired of retirement, so I've taken up bike riding, and that was me in Ireland doing some bike tricks for you guys, showing you that you're never too old to learn new things. So good to see you guys, though. And now to Mrs. Ponciano.
All right, thanks, Mr. Duffy, for being here. It's really fun to have you on our call. It's fun to see you, and I know the kids enjoy seeing you too. We're going to go to our objectives. Physical education objective, I will solve problems by analyzing causes, potential solutions, in a physical activity setting. We can look at Danny, the Red Bull Pro, and see that he does that all the time. He came up with an idea. We saw the first video as a little kid coming up with ideas. He practiced them, takes risks. End of the show, he shows you his mistakes and his hard works and all the things it takes to fulfill his dreams and ideas. So that is definitely looking at the causes and finding solutions so he can actually be successful. Our social emotional objective, I will demonstrate the ability to use decision-making skills to enhance my health and fitness. And hopefully that's what you guys are doing. You're looking at your fit log and you're figuring out what kind of decisions you want to make in your choices to keep yourself fit. So if that's you losing weight, gaining muscle, and then you're deciding it is working or not, and then you can do frequency, intensity, time, and you can change those around. That's all kinds of activities and things that you can do to make it better for yourself. The best part about PE, it's a place to practice your life skills. All kinds of life skills of collaboration, taking risks, thinking creatively and critically, and communication. There's all kinds of social skills that you get in individually, in small groups, and large groups. So there's just something about PE that's different than all the other settings you have in school, and it really sets you up for success in life. And our wellness objective, keep using your fit log to set those exercise goals and strive to achieve them. And again, it's all about taking risks, trying new things, and just really being successful. So as we move on now, we're going to be looking, we've been taking teeny little clips of all the 5 components of fitness. They're so valuable for your whole life. Again, it's right behind me for a reason. So today's is going to be on cardiovascular, just trying to just really get that inside of you, what the 5 components of fitness are about so you can incorporate them. So here we go. All right, thanks for watching that. Hopefully you're getting some of that information in you and be able to incorporate that for the rest of your life and definitely in our fit log. So I'm going to kick it off to Mr. Whitehead.
Awesome. Thank you, Mrs. Ponciano. And I'm excited to have Mr. Duffy here with us as well. It's really, really cool to have him here. We had this special request. You guys loved this game so much that we are going to bring it back and play the river and the bank with all of you. This is level 4. So remember, it's going to go pretty quick. Get yourself in position right now. Get your whatever making your line on the ground, a sock or your phone charging cord or whatever it might be. Put that on the ground. Stand on the bank and be ready to go because it's going to move quick. Here we go.
Start on the bank. Are you ready? Boop, 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 beep. In the river. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. In the river. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. In the river. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank.
You guys are so good. We love, especially when you guys point your little cameras down at your feet so we can see your feet hopping back and forth over the cord. We love it. It is so great to watch you guys playing that game. So we're going to move on now. We got another game for you. This one is a group game. It's on our app and it's called Fifo Fingers. You may remember this one because Mr. Estes taught it to us the last time. So here we go. We're going to play this game. The way that it works is we go fee, fi, fo, and on fingers, we do a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, something on our hand. You pick a number. Then you're going to add it to my number because I'm your partner in this one. And whatever it adds up to, that's what you're going to do. Okay, we're going to play 3 rounds of this game. Fee, fi, fo, fingers. So get ready. Here we go. Loosen up your arms. Get your hands ready. Move those fingers. Here we go. Fee, fi, fo, fingers. I've got a 2, so look on the board. See what yours adds up to. Find your exercise. Now get in position. 30 seconds on that. Oh, no, up to 10. Each one tells you how long to do it. Okay, so you're going to do whatever it tells you. All right, so here we go. In position. Ready, begin. You could be doing the 10 squats. You could be doing the trunk rotations for 20. Maybe you're doing the side-to-side jumps for 20. 6 shoulder touches. We call those ABC push-ups. You got the 20 kind of half jacks there. And then you've got to look down there. See, that's going to be only the ones that you can do, one of those 4 or 5. So find yours and do them. When you're done, come back to the screen. Awesome. I'm looking at you returning. You can give me a little thumbs up when you're ready for our next round. Thank you. Good job, good job. Here we go. Round number 2. Get your fingers ready. Loosen them up. Fee, fi, fo, fingers. I got a 3 this time, so find your puzzle, your exercise there. Find it, get in position, and begin. All right, trunk rotations, side to steps. You could also be doing arm circles to 20. So find your activity there on the screen, do your number. Great job. I love the activity level I'm seeing from you guys. Good job, good job. We want to be able to see you on the screen. If we can't see you, we can't give you credit. So make sure your camera's pointing in a way where we can see you doing the exercise. Good, I see some of you finished up. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready to go for the next round. Good, good, good. Most of you guys are back, so here we go. Final round, fee, fi, fo, fingers. Loosen them up, get it ready to go. Fee, fi, fo, fingers. Ooh, I got a 5 that time. So look at yours, see which one you might do. Could be the ABC push-ups or the half jacks, arm circles. Could be the long run steps there or push-ups. Okay. Oh, cross-country skiers. That's what that 9 is called. Good. Get in position. Ready, begin. Excellent. Some of you doing push-ups. Good job. I see some cross-country skiers happening there, some arm circles. Good job, good job. Go all the way through your activity and then come back to the screen when you're done. Give me a thumbs up. I really like some of you got your camera pointed perfect. I can see right where you are. I can see your full exercise. Great job. That helps us be sure to give you guys full credit for your activity. Okay, good. Most of you are back now. We're wrapping it up. Give me that thumbs up. Excellent job. All right, great job, Wildcats. We're going to now pass it off to Mr. Lautenschlager for our next activity.
All right, Wildcats, that was fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Whitehead. We are now going to do an activity called muscle fitness. We're going to work on muscle fitness. The activity is this or that. So what we're going to do is up on the monitor, you get to choose whether you want to run in place or whether you want to do high knees in place. We're going to do this activity for 30 seconds. Then you will get a rest, and then you will choose yet again what activity you would like to do. So we need everybody up, out of your chairs, off the couch. Everybody's up, we're standing up. Everybody needs to be participating. And again, 30 seconds, here we go. All right, Wildcats, great job. Again, I saw almost everybody up and moving. You guys should be tired right now, but again, really proud of you guys. We're going to turn it over now to Mr. Estes.
All right, thank you, Mr. Lautenschlager. So good to be with you today, Wildcats. Our next activity is called the Mini Hurdle Challenge, and this is something you're going to like. It's very fun. You're going to be needing a few items. In the video, you're going to see that the guy performing this activity has 3 shoe boxes he's going to be jumping over. So we're going to give you a few minutes to go grab something to jump over. It could be cereal boxes. It could be, balled up socks. It could be whatever you can find that's going to be something safe for you to jump over. So take a minute and go grab those items, and then sit tight while we watch this video. And then we'll give you an opportunity during the video for you to perform that as well. He'll put on a timer for 1 minute. And then during that time, you're going to go ahead and perform your challenge, and you're trying to beat his score. Okay, so good luck. We're looking forward to this. It's going to be fun. Here we go. All right, Wildcats, that was awesome. Way to go. We saw most of you doing such a great job jumping over whatever object you chose. We saw lots of different objects. Great job. Really proud of you guys. We got another fun activity for you coming up. We had a request for this Just Dance Waka Waka video, and it's a good one. Okay, so we know that some of you don't really like to get up and dance in front of your peers, and that's okay. We understand the embarrassment factor, but just shake all that off. Enjoy, have fun. Okay, we're all here just to have fun and just have a good time. So please, we want you out of your seat. We want you trying to do the dance moves to the best of your ability. I personally am not a dancer, so that's okay. I get nervous about these things too. But just shake all that off and do the best you can and have fun, okay? So here we go. All right, that was awesome. Really enjoy seeing you guys dance. Even those of you, I appreciate those of you who you could tell where this was not your thing. You still did it. We appreciate that. And some of you, this is your thing, okay? And you were going crazy out there. We loved it. It was so fun to watch. All right, so now for our next activity, I'm gonna turn over to Mrs. Oliver.
All right, all right. So the tab we're going to work on in the app for me is sport specific. Now, we say sport specific on this one, but what we're going to work on today is 10 explosive speed exercises. You need speed for lots of different sports. We're talking about soccer specifically, but you need speed in football and volleyball, even in cheer, in band, all that stuff. We're going to be working on those muscles today. So you guys, you're going to get tired in this one. Your lower body's going to get its workout. So you need to get ready, shake it out, stretch, get ready to go. And we're going to follow the prompts as they go along. So here we go, everybody up, ready. And we're going to play this and we're going to go from there.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So I've got 10 plyometric exercises for you today to improve your explosive speed. And the best thing about these exercises, you don't need any equipment or much room whatsoever, so you can do these at home at an open pitch, wherever you like, and you can still improve your running speed, your change of direction, your jumping power, all of those movements in a match that require explosive power. So we've got 10 in total. Let's get into the first exercise. Exercise 1 is jump squats. So we're taking a normal squat, which is used to build the hamstrings and the quads, and we're adding an explosive element by jumping up into the air. And as you can see, I'm cushioning my landing by bending the knees, and I'm putting my hands on my shoulders just to take away the momentum of my arms, which you would usually use when jumping. Taking away this momentum puts even more stress on the legs, so you're building even more explosiveness, and also forces you to engage the core. Exercise 2 is jump lunges. So this is when we bend both legs 90 degrees, one in front of the other, and then we explode up into the air by straightening both of our legs, and then we land with our opposite foot in front. And as you can see, cushioning my landing once again by bending the knee as I make impact with the ground. And this time I'm using both of my arms for balance, and they're bent 90 degrees as well. And as my right arm comes forward, my left leg comes forward, and vice versa. Exercise 3 is lateral bounds. So this time we're working one leg at a time, bounding from side to side. So all our weight is going on a single leg. So really having to engage those hamstrings, quads and calves. And then our core has to be engaged as well to balance. And we're using those arms as well. So this exercise is really going to improve your change of direction, making you more explosive off the mark because you're loading one leg. So when you change directions, all the weight goes on one side. So we're replicating that in this exercise. So if you do this often, you're going to see yourself change the direction a lot quicker. Number 4 is A-skip. So we're on our toes bouncing, and then we're driving one knee up at a time. And as we drive one knee up, the opposite arm drives out in front as well. So this is working on those lower legs as we hop on the spot. You're going to feel it burning your calves, but also engaging those hip flexors, which are really important for explosive speed. Exercise 5 is reverse lunge knee drive. So we're performing a reverse lunge, so our foot goes behind us, bending both knees 90 degrees, and then as we push up, we also drive our knee of our opposite leg into the air as well. So we're working all of those leg muscles, but also the hip flexors as well. And as you can see, driving the opposite arm with the opposite knee as I'm driving upwards. This is a really tiring one. I like to do 5 on each side and then 3 sets all together. Exercise 6 is tuck jumps. This time we're using our arms as momentum, and then we're lifting both hip flexors. So really getting a lot of hip flexor work here, and we're bringing both knees up 90 degrees parallel with our hips. So nice jumps, and as you can see, I crouch forward, so having to engage that core as well. A great exercise for building jumping power and overall explosiveness. Exercise 7 is high knees. So this is a great exercise for working on not only developing your running technique, but it will increase your running speed if you do this consistently, because you're forcing yourself to synchronize those arm and knee movements. So as you can see, as my left arm drives, my right knee drives, and vice versa. And if you work on this, it's going to make your running technique a lot more efficient, a lot more explosive, and overall increase your running speed. Exercise 8 is heel flicks. So we're bringing up those heels behind us towards ourselves, which really isolates the hamstring muscles. To perform that leg flexion, you're really engaging the fast twitch fibers in your hamstrings, which are going to make you overall more explosive when you're running. And once again, remaining on those toes, getting in a rhythm, and trying to coordinate those arm movements with our leg flexion as well. Exercise 9 is kneeling jumps. So we're starting in a kneeling position, then swinging our arms through and using that momentum to jump up off of our knees and land onto our feet. Really forcing you to engage those hip flexors. They have to be really explosive to be able to swing those legs up, and engaging that core as much as possible. The combination of your hip flexors and your core should be enough to give you that momentum and power to jump back onto your feet. Really good movement for developing your explosive capabilities. Might take a little bit of practice to get this one, but when you do, you're going to see a huge translation into your performance on the pitch, in your running speed, your jumping power, and all of those movements that require maximal force in a short period of time. Number 10 is calf jumps. So this looks a little bit similar to the jump squats we performed in exercise number 1, but as you can see, we're not bending the knees anywhere near as much. So we're really trying to load the lower legs instead of the quadriceps and the hamstrings. So really working those calf muscles, trying to be explosive, pointing those toes as I jump up in the air. We're using a slight bend just to absorb the impact and give you a little bit of momentum, but all the load is really going on those calf muscles. So if we can make those more explosive, it's going to improve your running speed, but also your jumping capabilities as well.
Nice job. I bet some of you guys, oh my gosh. And I know in those videos, you could see the guy, you know, the grass was flying. He was working, jumping high. Oh my gosh. Some of those exercises are really pretty cool. The one exercise I know, the butt kickers, that's what we call them. I like that he has a new name for it for us to be able to use. So now we're going to move on to our cool down. Now that we've worked really hard, now it's for the cool down. Now this one specifically, it's ankle recovery. I can bet you if I asked you to raise your hand right now, if you've sprained your ankle at any given point in time, I would bet that probably 99% of you would raise your hand and say, I've sprained my ankle, whether it was a simple sprain or a grade 3. And that's a bummer, because ankle sprains, boy, they're hard to recover from. So we're going to do those exercises. You guys can read on there there's 6 different ones to do, and I'm going to let you look at that, but I'm going to talk you through some announcements and our independent practice. So next week, you're going to need a jump rope. You're going to need a jump rope for what we're going to do. Remember to keep doing your mile weekly. You need to do a mile along with working out. I've been getting a lot of really good questions about FitLog. Mrs. Oliver, I'm doing lots of exercises every day. I'm following a certain person online. We do a bunch of exercises. Which ones do I write in my FitLog? Well, pick one for that specific day and just answer the questions accordingly. But make sure that you are continuing to do your mile. This week, you should be on week number 3, the 3rd fitness log. We're doing 1 fitness log a week, so you should be on week number 3. And remember, this isn't an assignment that you're going to turn in until all 4 are done. And the due date by the end is October 12th, which is a Monday. So if you finish on that Friday or the Saturday before, you can turn it in then. All right, so that's the end of our announcements. And now I'd like to send it back to Mr. Duffy for our send-off.
Sorry, kids, I was typing. That's how I do it. And you know what? Watching you guys, it was kind of fun, but you've fallen off a little bit. So let's work on it. get it back up to where it should be. And I'll be checking in on you once in a while. Later.